Hey guys, welcome to a Brick Separator. Today I'm going to be seeing if I can update this custom MOC I made of Sora from Kingdom Hearts. So I just wanted to give you a quick overview of it before I take it apart and rebuild it into something a little bit different, but still trying to go for the same thing. Um, so this is the size of a minifigure. This is a custom Sora I did. Just made a minifigure. So you can see the size right there. So this was a very big build, and sorry for all the dust that's on this. Pretty dusty. I definitely should dust this before I start taking these pieces apart and using them for other fins. But yeah, so basically he's an action figure style. So all these arms can be moved around quite a bit. He's got his keyblade in this hand, and it's kind of falling apart. Haven't fixed it in a while. It's got the little Mickey head in the back there. Yeah, so it's got that all the same stuff with the other arm. It's got the hands. The head turns left and right. The eyebrows are just made of croissant pieces. Those could just be done like that. To just do different emotions. Just like that. Yeah, so it's pretty cool. You could twist the eyes around if you really want. They got the nose there. This is one of the things I really want to change. This is a 2D crown right now, where this was like a necklace they had on. So instead of just 2D made of bricks, I'm gonna try to build it out and actually make it more of a real necklace. That was a big thing I want to do. For the legs, down below here, I'm probably gonna maintain pretty similar what it is right now. I'm not gonna do too much to it. I'll keep the stands, but yeah. So we'll see what we get done with this. The stand I had made, it had two little holes on the bottom of the feet. There's these little holes for it to kind of lock in place there, just like this, so it doesn't move around too much. But this was a good build, so I definitely want to spend some time seeing if I can perfect it, because I made this quite a long time ago, and I can definitely think I can do better. All the stuff I've learned since then, pieces I've gotten since then. So yeah, I'll be back in a minute and see what I can come up with. All right, so all done here, and I think it came out pretty good. I think it's a lot better than my first time around I tried this. There's a lot more detail and depth, and just a lot more accurate than it used to be. So, just for a little bit of comparison, I have the real thing it's trying to be based off of here. I think it came out pretty good, honestly. The shoes down here are a little tough to see on camera. They're not perfect as the real thing is, but I think the rest of it's pretty good. The legs are a lot better, I think. Torso has a lot more of those stripes going through it. Now he has short sleeves, just like he was supposed to be, versus he had just complete long sleeves before. So I think it's a lot better. If you have the comparison of the keyblades real quick, just clips onto his hands like that. So yeah, here you go. These are the two keyblades. Top one's kind of falling apart a little bit. You can see the shapes overall pretty similar, and it's pretty good. So you got also the Mickey keychain here. They both have that. That was probably the hardest one to recreate, but I did a pretty good job the first time, so I didn't really change anything up. Take a look at just the figure now. So there's a lot more articulation than before, so the arms can be moved all around, come halfway across the chest like that, which is pretty good. Also go quite a bit of a ways up. So a lot of movement with that. And for first time, there is leg articulation. The other one had none of that, but this one can go around a little bit. Just kind of stick it out like that. Get a little bit of the walking pose out of this, just kind of like that. It's not amazing, but I definitely wanted to keep the stability up as much as I could. This is one of my favorite fins. The mouth can open up a little bit like that. Just some black pieces I put behind there so you didn't see all the random colors on the inside. The eyebrows can be moved a little bit to change the expressions. And for that, you can see I use croissant pieces, which I think is a pretty nice part usage. You can see a spiky hair. It's replicated pretty well, I think. It's a tricky fin to do, but I think I did my best. He has the crown necklace here, which I like. Around the back he has his hoodie, which I think looks pretty good as well. He has belt. See his shoes a little bit better. Yeah, so just ball joints for most of him. The articulation, actually I think all the articulation is ball joints. It's pretty simple. See the hands, he's got the gloves on and the little fingers poking through. I'm actually really happy with how that came out. You know, because that's kind of a tricky fin to recreate, but I think it worked out in the end. What else to point out? These are a little bit better down here. These little, I guess, pockets, fins that you can put stuff in and carry fins around with that. Yeah, so I think this looks pretty good, and some of the poses you can do are pretty nice. Here's one of them. You can just kind of put his hands together. With the Keyblade, you can do even more poses. So do something like this. Let's clip that in. Okay, so I mean, that's a pretty good pose to me. Have one arm down and hold it by his side. You can hold it like this. You can hold it behind his head. It's a little bit off camera right now, but you know, it works, and he can also drop it if you knock it out of his hand like that. But you know, there's a lot of posability with this, and the face is definitely really expressive when you do something like this. And open the mouth like that is a little bit scary if you look at him like that. Definitely a very expressive figure here. It's definitely a little scary. I'll lighten him up a little bit. I like just leave him mouth open a little bit. That's pretty good to me. Yeah, so that's basically it for the figure. And then the stand was only adjusted a little bit. There's these little pegs that go up into his feet to hold him on. And then there's a heart in the front. And I decreased the width by 1 brick because because of the ways the legs were positioned, it needed to be changed a little bit. But yeah, you know, I think it worked out. It just slides in real easy like that. Overall, I think it's a pretty good build. I'm definitely really happy with the changes I made. I think it's a lot better now how it is versus how it used to be. I definitely think it was worth taking the time to change up a little bit. So if you liked today's video, check out some of the other ones here on the Brick Separator. See you soon.